Shalom. All praises to the Most High, Anoka said, in the name of his only begotten Son, Matzah the Lamb. So, brothers, I have this video that the sister sent me earlier today, and I was debating if I wanted to cover it or if I wanted to just let it go, or I'm not sure, but I just kept thinking about it. So I wanted to show you it. Now, I'm not going to play any audio. I don't think I can anyway. I don't think this program allows me to play audio, but I want you to look at what this is. These are ships that seem to appear or to have appeared on May 27th. Now, she has also made other videos with a bunch of different ships that also have appeared about 4 days ago. So this whole thing, I'm not saying that it's supposed to necessarily happen on May 27th. The reason why I came up with May 27 was because of the date that they had in the gematria. That was the first time I saw it when I was looking into the Ahmad Arbery PSYOP. Then I connected with the Comet Swan, and then I connected it with the date that Big Judah had, and I connected it with Pentecost, and then it just went from there. I've been led through many of the things I've been studying for the past few months. So please do not expect me to be correct on my assertions. This is why I say what I say at the beginning of my videos. My assertions can be 100% wrong, and I really hope no one went and sold their house or something, just because of what I put in a video. I am a man. I'm not a prophet. The Most High didn't give me any revelation. I feel weird every time I post a video, because I'm just like, come on, I don't like to be wrong. I don't like to mislead people. But it is also any of your guys' fault if you're listening to me wholeheartedly. Stop depending on a savior. You have a savior, and he's on his way. I'm not your savior. I don't want to be your savior. I don't care about you enough, but he does. So look towards him. Don't look towards me. I'm not anyone's savior, but just look at these things, man. This is kind of incredible. This looks like a space fleet armada. And watching this, it gives me ease, because the events that are happening right now to our people, they're not here. I'm not going to say that they're not real, but they're here to piss you off. Think of it from this perspective. You run out there, you start protesting, you start getting upset, you start getting angry. Who wants you to be in those feelings? All those negative vibrations and emotions, you don't want to be in that state of mind. Do you know what times we're living in? We're about to be saved from this place. We don't need to worry about their race wars and stuff like that. But that being said, that certainly made me hungrier as the lion waiting for my orders. That definitely made me hungrier. And I think that's all YouTube is going to allow me to say. But I'm definitely hungry after hearing such news. So I hope that everyone is not necessarily taking my words or my assertions all that seriously. But something is coming very soon, and I still do believe that the time is nigh. It just feels like time is moving incredibly slow right now. At least for me. I'm just staring at the clock like, damn, is something going to pop out the sky? And maybe I shouldn't be doing that. So I think in my next few videos, I'm going to start teaching out of the Book of Remembrance. First, I'm going to try to take a picture or pictures of the Enoch version of the Book of Remembrance. The other two are on my backup channel right now. So first, I'm going to take pictures of that book, and then I'm going to start teaching out of that book, because the information in that book is what we need right now. We don't need, the coronavirus news. We don't need race war news. No, we need teaching. We need intellect. We need guidance. So let's take refuge in these last days books that the Most High has put for his elect seed, not for replacement theology Christians, for his seed. They won't see it. We will. Let's take this opportunity. Okay? Brothers, okay? And I speak to the men, right? I know most of the people who actually watch my channel are women. I know the demographic. But I still speak to the man because the man is the head. And then the man can teach his children or his wife or what have you. But Christ speaks to the man. He doesn't speak to the women. He speaks to the men. And then the men, they can go to the women. And if you think there's any other order, I mean, I don't know what Bible you're reading. But, whatever. I don't make my channel for women. Secondarily, they're for the Hebrew Israelite woman, but my channel is primarily for the Hebrew Israelite man. If you're anyone else other than those two demographics watching, you're welcome to join. But I'm going to say something that might piss you off, and I don't care because my channel is not for you. But I suggest that you guys definitely check this woman's channel out. She definitely does her homework. She definitely sees things that a lot of people are not able to see. So I think she's a good resource to look towards for looking into the skies right now. But yeah, I'm going to try to keep my cool with everything that's going on. I was pretty upset about it earlier. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was pretty upset. But I had to cool down and think. What is the best course of action right now? This is how we think as men. We think of solutions. We are the level-headed ones. We are not necessarily as decorative and sometimes creative as women, but we know how to lead. We know how to teach. So let's use our strengths in perilous times right now, and let's lead the nation until our actual leader comes. And he is coming very soon. And I think the best thing to do is to figure out how we're supposed to act with one another, how we're supposed to act when the demonic forces are absolutely coming for us. They're trying to get us in a state of mind that we don't need to be in. If you guys notice, I try not to argue with people in the comment section. If you have a different opinion, I just leave it alone. I tell you to read these books, go do the research for yourself, but I let you have your own free will. It's a matter of respect. I get this ideology from the Book of Remembrance. Get it from reading other books. Get it from the Apocalypse of Abraham. Abraham, he asked the Most High why he would allow people to go off like this. And he pretty much said it's because they have their own free will. The same way how Abraham decided to follow the Most High, and the same way how Abraham's father decided not to, they both have their choices to make. So you can choose to believe in these books. You can choose not to. I'm going to choose to. You can choose not to. But let's not project on each other and try to make each other believe what we want them to believe. I have no reason to do that with you. I can tell you what books I read, why I came to the conclusion, and you could do it yourself. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I'll hit you guys up hopefully tomorrow with the book, and then in the future with more lessons out of that book. But I really want you guys, or you brothers, to really study that book. And if sisters want to give me information regarding that book, please feel free to. I love the sisters. I really do. I really do. Most of the people on my channel are women. And I truly do love you guys. But I want the men to stand up now. So please, brothers, we have to start to actually get into these books, because I really do believe that there is a lot of understanding that needs to be said. And it can really only be interpreted through our eyes. Because when when someone who isn't necessarily able to piece information together reads these books, they can get caught up in the emotionality of the books. And they could think that the books are trying to say, well, it's only about wicked and righteous. When no, it's about more than that. You have to piece together everything. And that's what we are for. So this was a bit lectury. I'm sorry. I was giving you guys an update on what I plan to do, because I had a lot of videos that I really wanted to make, but I think I'm going to scrap them and really move into this direction. I feel like this is the right thing to do. Shalom.